Hi everybody, Josiah here, also known as Chilling Silence, and we've got some really cool news because Chris has contacted us both on Telegram and on Twitter and has offered to do a book about the history of DigiByte. So this is really quite cool. I've contacted Chris and he's shown me a little bit about what's going on behind the scenes here for the Redcoin book. This is not just some little 4 or 5 pager document. This is going to be a huge and hopefully a really complete history about everything that's gone on with DigiByte. So we'll include a bunch of things in there, like a whole lot of stuff about some of the first pools that started up supporting DigiByte, some of the early, I suppose, troubles that people ran into based on some of the history of Bitcoin talk, certain other little insights that we've got that I would love to be able to contribute myself. But so I've talked with Chris, and this could easily be anywhere from 50 to a couple of 100 pages, so it's really quite exciting, and I would encourage you to go along and donate, drop him some DigiByte just to say thanks, and I'm really looking forward to seeing this coming up soon. Now, earlier on in the week, I was on the Block Babes, had a really good laugh because they call them Macho Mondays, and I think that's hilarious because anybody that knows me knows that I'm not exactly the definition of macho, but it was cool. We had a really great chat regardless. We had an awesome time. And we talked about a lot of things. One of the most interesting things was our discussion around staking and the distribution of DigiByte as well, and people getting in and contributing to DigiByte in terms of the mining consensus. So that's really quite awesome. We had a really, really great chat. Would encourage you to go along and check it out. You can also, we've got it up on YouTube too, which is really quite cool. I want to kind of quickly dive a little bit into what's been happening with DigiByte 8.20 because we've mostly got that code up and running. The implementation of RandomX is coming into that, and you can see here I was running an early release of it, which was quite cool. Now, this is up on GitHub if you did happen to want to go and give it a whirl. I know most people don't, but that's okay. It's kind of good to just reiterate there. And I wanted to let people know that both RandomX and the 8.20 are both being done effectively at the same time at the moment, and this is why we are getting a little bit over here and a little bit over here. Both of them are effectively coming together, and we're making really good progress, so that's quite exciting. Will there be something this side of Christmas that people are able to start firing up and running? There might well be. I don't want to make any promises, but things are moving along quite quickly, and it is really, really, really exciting to see, so stay tuned there. What did I have open? Yeah, that's right. So I've got, at the moment, you can see on my screen, I mean, if I'm pointing to my screen, I've got these 4 different computers here. So I went out and I got a bunch of them super cheap. I think it was actually, originally my wife found them on Facebook Marketplace, which was cool. Yes. So I've got 4 of them, and you can actually see the 4 different computers here. They're all slightly different hardware inside. But they're literally decade-old devices at the moment, and they are running basically a broader testnet, which is really quite exciting to see here, as we are trialing out. So you can see here, we were trying a couple of hashes here for RandomX. You can see as the blocks are coming in, so it says here Algo, Script, Algo Skeen, SHA-256, and it's rotating back and forth. Actually, I've got one here. This one here is rotating back and forth between the different algorithms, trying them out, trying to generate some blocks there. So that's pretty cool as well. It's just some of the testing that we are going through in preparation for when RandomX and the likes is available to everybody. Now, speaking of testing though, I've also been contacted through Twitter from a lovely gentleman who's offered to help with the setting up and tearing down of virtual machines. Look, his one's really cool. He's got animated pictures, so... He's basically helped us with the automatic setting up of these virtual machines so that we can test it out in advance, run it for a day or 2, and then just kind of shut it down, do some more tests, install new updates, fire them back up again. So this kind of scripting and things is actually really, really awesome. So big shout out there. Thank you so much for all of your help. They're really looking forward to giving them a whirl and really just stress testing the network before we do end up making a public binary release available for everybody. Anyway, that's going to be all from me for today. I hope you've enjoyed this little update. Consider leaving a like, subscribe, hit the share button. You can reach out to me in the comments section below or hit me up on Twitter. I'm at DGB_chilling. Otherwise, I'll talk to you in the next video. I'll see you tomorrow. Cheers.